everyone, Lexi here and welcome to Train Insane, a video series that will teach you how to fly your FPV drone and how to exceed your peers in doing so. If you are not familiar with anything that's on your screen right now, please pause and first familiarize yourself with all of the information. Also, if you are interested in more elaborate and more detailed tutorials, please be sure to check out FPV Academy, which is my full-blown FPV course that will teach you absolutely everything FPV, as well as FPV Academy Advanced, which is just the training sessions and how to train parts of the main course. I'm leaving you the links to all of it down below in the description box, so be sure to check it out. Also, thank you very much to the sponsors of today's video, Torval, FPV24, Tattoo, and smaller sponsors that you can see on the bottom of your screen right now. And last but not least, thank you very much Bonerfpv for creating the track for this Train Insane video. I'm leaving you all of the links to Bonerfpv stuff down below in the description box as well. Now, let's get to it. So today we're gonna be talking about 3D turns. And if you haven't gone through the previous lessons, which were basic turns and tunnels, which is throttle control, please be sure to check them first before getting into this video, because this video combines both of those videos. And it doesn't mean that you can do just this one and then skip the other two, okay? Like, it doesn't mean that. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. So in the last lesson, we've been learning how to turn using roll and yaw. And in this lesson, we're gonna also add a little bit of going up and down. So as you can see here, we're gonna be going really up and down to make sure that we're going throughout the entire thing. And there's a couple of nasty gates, especially the ones here, because I don't want you to go too far out. I want you to kind of hit more or less the level of what we are doing, because see, if you go a little bit too far here, see, you will not hit this gate. I would like you to stay kind of on the container here level, so don't go farther than the container, okay? Now let me show you how it's done through 3 levels of flying, starting with the beginner, obviously. Let's start with the beginner. If you're a beginner pilot, you will probably overshoot a lot of things, and this is absolutely okay, and go a little bit slower and just have to correct a lot of things and figure out how to go up and down and up and down, kind of miss maybe on this one and you will have to come back. And even if you mastered absolutely the turns, you still may have some problems with kind of adjusting to how far, how high you should be going. So you may be just like, oh, a little bit, no, not really, which is absolutely okay. Now, if you are an intermediate pilot, all the things may look so much faster, but you will be kind of missing on some of the gates. The other gates will be absolutely okay, so it's good, but you may be kind of getting into the point in which you are like, yeah, those gates are too small, like, see, this is my problem. But they are not too small, trust me. Now, if you are an advanced pilot, you will know, obviously, the thing that I'm saying all the time, slow is smooth and smooth is fast. So you will try to just go really smoothly throughout this entire track, no crashing, no nothing, just smooth flight. And as you can see, even though this flight didn't look as fast as the intermediate one, at the end, it is much faster. So let's just go through the timing and let me tell you what you should be training and focusing on while going through those tracks. If you have above 30 seconds, then you are probably around a beginner level, in which case I would like you to just train to get your throttle up and down in the right way. So try to get to know your drone, how it reacts to certain movements. Combine this training with the tunnel training and the basic turn training. You can just follow the beginner calendar, which is absolutely free for you to use. I'm leaving you a link to it down below. Or you can also just follow the normal calendar in which we are going through the tracks one by one and having really hardcore training every single month. Both of them, same link, so no worries about it. Now, if you are still a beginner pilot and you are overshooting a lot of things, I would like you to focus on prepositioning yourself towards the gate. Don't try to hit the Velocidrone logo and then go farther and then turn. Try to be ready for the next obstacle while you are going through the first one. This is going to be my biggest tip for you. Now, if you are an intermediate pilot and you are overshooting a lot of things, try to really slow down, because yes, it looks fast and it may be actually overwhelming your brain a little bit. So get your hand or your thumb, however you are flying, off the throttle a little bit. You don't need to use all of it and all the pitch. No. Just get it a little bit less. Try to fly with around 40% of throttle, 50% of throttle, and then add more. If you have problems because you're just used to flying like this all the time, it's absolutely fine. Get yourself a Q-tip and just tape it kind of here, so you will have something to actually stop you physically from going farther than that. You can also set up yourself a throttle cut, but this is a little bit too much work in my opinion, so Q-tip is great. And also I would like you to record your own videos and what you are doing, because then you will be able to see where you are adding too much input. Now, if you have below 17 seconds, you should be around the advanced pilot level, and all I want you to train is just to preposition yourself better and get this flight as smooth as possible. Find the best line, find the best moment in which you start turning, find the best prepositioning moment, and just train on this while adding more and more throttle with time. Now, let me show you how it's supposed to be done without talking, because I'm so much better at flying when I'm not talking. This may be also a thing, not talking. And let me just push you a little bit forward and say that you should be able to do this track within 13 seconds. And if you can, also record it and throw it on Instagram and tag it Train Insane so I can see it. Doable, doable. That's all that I had for you in this video, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up to help me make algorithm happy, and share this video with some of your friends that are just learning FPV or are trying to step up their FPV game, because training is important. Let's just face it, it's important. Thank you very, very much for watching, and thank you to the sponsors of this video for their support of the series. Again, thank you Bonerfpv for creating this track, it's much, much appreciated. And if you want to get more detailed tutorials and more information about FPV, check out FPV Academy, which is a full-blown course on the topic. I'm leaving you a link to it down below in the description box. In the next week's video, we're going to be learning how to slalom, and we're going to start from a really small slalom, and it's going to be 3 different videos for 3 different type of slaloms. Some of them are more for racing, the others more for freestyle, and my others more for cinematic, but all of them are really useful to know and to train. So be sure that you are subscribed so you will not miss out on that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna see you next week. Stay awesome, fam. Bye!